this is the baby Einstein playmat. The piano is part of it. I've just taken it off. Usually it connects to these little black hooks and they go in there and they allow it to sit up so he can lay on the playmat and kick it. You'll see that the base has animals and shapes. There's also these hanging toys, so you've got a range of animals here, and on the reverse with a matching colour you have the shapes, and then you have a scrunchy toy, this musical note that's made of a sort of rubbery material, and you have your mirror. There's a crinkle book here with just some musical instruments, and the back page makes a noise and triangle rattle. What I usually do is just put the toys down so it's something else for him to grab. And this, I suppose it's supposed to be a support cushion, but it's a bit awkward for Lee, so he doesn't use it. He doesn't like it at all. But the best part is this. So there's 2 volumes. If I just switch it on,
1.
he'll start. He'll do it.
Giraffe.
Okay.
Giraffe.
So on this setting, it tells you the number, the animal, and the colour in French, English, and Spanish. Do you want to do it, babe?
Yellow. Amarillo. Jaune. Giraffe. 2. Dos. Deux.
And then let's see if he does it. Just one more. Do you want to do one more?
Green. Frog. Rana. Green. 4. Cuatro. Blue. Octopus.
Okay, so that's that setting. And then you have the piano where it just plays the musical note. Simple as that. So just musical note. I will say the sensitivity is quite poor. What I found, maybe the batteries are getting low actually, because what I found is he would be playing and then he would get quite frustrated because the same movement he did a minute before, there we go, isn't working anymore. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, it would be really good for him if they pushed in, if the keys went in. I know he would love that. He would find that quite amusing, but a flat surface, it took him a while to get the hang of it. And this is just music, so it will play a tune and you can play along. Now, I would say it's a good playmat. The only thing is it's quite thin. Well, it's very thin, and I was a bit concerned because he was young and he was laying on his back, so I put a blanket and another playmat underneath, and it's a bit wobbly, but it's supposed to be. It comes flat pack. It's fine, but he's very strong now, so when he pulls the mirror, he can just change the whole shape of the thing. But I wanted to make this very quick so I didn't have to edit anything. I've got more reviews waiting to be completed, so I just wanted to do this one quickly as the first video. And I'll just show baby playing.
So all you really have to do is unscrew these on both sides, and that will allow the piano to tilt forward.
So Lee's kind of refusing to cooperate, but you get the idea. You get the idea.
Four. What blue frog? Rana. Naran tiger.
So in summary, you can definitely notice the educational elements to it. There's shapes and colours everywhere. There's animals. It has the French and the Spanish, so introducing them to different languages. Most importantly is for the gross motor skills, you can see with the kicking and the stretching out his arms to try and get there. Also, when he gets a bit older, attempting to roll over. It's worth noting that unless he's going to roll over once and in a perfect diagonal line, the chances are he'll end up on the floor. It's okay because there's a blanket and there's a mat for us. Price, I would say very good. I paid $34.99 and that was during a sale period last year. Of course, with Amazon you get free delivery as well. It's still at a discounted price on Amazon at the moment, but not as low as that. Features 5 out of 5. You get 6 toys and they're all very different. They all do different things and stimulate different senses. The piano, of course, is the main feature and it's really good, but as I mentioned, it would be really good if it just had keys that pressed down, so he was aware what he was actually doing. But there's nothing more that I could ask for. The quality of the toys are very good. Anything plastic has round edges and is quite sturdy. Of course, he will try and put things in his mouth and drag them off, and they've all stood a strength test against him. Anything that requires any stitching is still nicely in place despite going in the washing machine a few times. The reason I've said 4 out of 5 is because of how easily he can manipulate the top of the playmat just by pulling the toys or getting hold of the side and pulling that in. I know it's probably a feature in all of the playmats because they can probably fold down quite flat, but we keep this one up. So there's that, and the fact that the mat is very, very thin. So thin that I was concerned that I'd be hurting his head if I laid him down on it. So it's very easy to put together and take back down again. There's just 4 clips, 1 on each side, connecting the 2 sides, and just a support in the middle. Connecting the toys is simple. You just slide them through the little piece of material there. So that was way longer than it was supposed to be. If you watched to the end, then thank you. I'm currently in the process of finishing the Duna Pushchair review and the Vital Baby food maker. We've got loads of other stuff that loads of people probably do research into, like Snuzz Pod. I don't know how often I'm going to do it, but hopefully you look out for a new video.